Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm Farrell SC, and welcome to the brand new series on Ark Survival Evolved. So I'm really excited to get back into this game, and I hope you guys are too. The main goal for this series is not only to beat the Overseer, but I would like to go through every single map and just defeat all the bosses and just complete the game, going from zero to hero, start to finish, beginning to end, just fully completing the game. Along the way, we're going to experience a lot of dinos. We're going to definitely do a lot of different builds. We're definitely going to just immerse ourselves in this game to the fullest extent. So I'm really excited for it. Hope you guys are too. The biggest difference between the previous series that I've done and this series is this series, I actually put on single-player settings. I've never actually worked with single-player settings before, and I'm kind of curious how much different the experience is going to be for us, honestly. If you guys know the details on like what single-player settings do, let me know in the comments down below. So first things first. My biggest goal for this episode today is to get to level 16 specifically. Level 16, we already gained a level. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Level 16 specifically, let's work our way down here, is the Raft. I think I want to do a mobile base to start on this one because I just don't want to be rooted to one spot specifically. I kind of just want to tour around the island, look for a really good spot, and start building not only bases, but I really want to do outposts. Too, in all various places along the map. So I have more than enough fiber right now. Let me drop a lot of the stuff here and pick up the important stuff because we don't need the skins. Let's get rid of those. I have more than enough fiber to do everything I need to do. And first things first, let's make the pick. Alright, so if you guys don't know, I think there might be some players here that haven't ever played the game or anything before. Pick's going to help us with thatch on trees and mainly flint when it comes to rocks. And it's the first tool that you pretty much get right from the get-go. So let's also get the stone hatchet. Whoops, why is it not doing it? Come on. Stone hatchet, spear to defend ourselves, and campfire is going to help us too. So let's see what we need for the hatchet. So I need some flint. Okay. Let's get enough flint too so we can actually make a decent amount of spears. Alright, that should be good enough. Make that, and then I'm gonna need wood. Okay. Now, the hatchet guys on trees will get you a little bit more wood, on rocks will get you a little bit more stone, and when you're actually, once you kill dodos, once you kill some dinos in this game, which we'll be doing here in a little bit, it'll actually get you a little bit more hide using the hatchet, and the pick will actually use a little bit more, get you a little bit more meat. Alright, let me get these going here. Now, mainly to level ourselves right now, especially to level 9, from here to level 9, all I'm going to be doing is just running around the area here and just killing pretty much dodos. Also going to be going after a couple Dilophosaurs just so we can defend ourselves a bit. I'm going to want to stay away from those as best I can until I have a bow and arrow. Bow and arrow is really going to help take those guys down. But let's see here. So I have only 2 more, and then I should be able to move a little bit. Maybe not. And then I need a little bit more stone here. Okay, that's fairly easy. Let's make 2 of those. And let's get the campfires down so we don't have to carry unnecessary weight here. Now, obviously, in the beginning of the game, all you're going to be doing is a lot of gathering and everything like that. So I'm going to focus a lot of the levels and everything on weight. So plan is to probably end up with about 400 weight. For right now, I'm probably going to push myself to about 250 in weight right in the beginning. So we're looking about 25-ish levels just in weight specifically. Now, as you're touring this area on the island, you're going to come across these guys. These are dodos. They're really, really easy to kill. This is your starter. This is what you just... This is what you're going to kill straight away. There's a couple ways to do it. You can either throw your spears or just walk up and do that. Unfortunately, as you can tell, these spears do not last too long, so you got to watch out for that. Now, throwing the spears, you'll get a little bit more damage on them. Like that, especially headshots. But overall, they're really, really easy to kill. They're gonna run away from you and everything like that. All right, let me get all the meat here because, as much as I don't mind the berries and stuff like that, I'm gonna probably want some meat. So let's get another point into weight here. All right, level 5. Let me already head back down to my little campfires here. And let's throw that meat in, because again, meat's just going to heal us a little bit quicker. It's going to also raise our food up a little bit quicker, too. So let's split that. And come on. Split you, light. Alright. And now let's take a tour of the island in this area and just pretty much kill anything around us, honestly. Anything relatively easy. So there's a few things you're going to want to look for that you'll be able to kill fairly easily. One, the dodo. We already killed about 4 of them. The next thing is called a Lystrosaurus, which is Lystro for short. These guys, you'll see them kind of walking around and everything. It's a really good starter tame, honestly. These guys right here. They're a really good starter team because they will actually boost XP on all of your other dinos that you have. And it's relatively easy to feed them and everything like that. You use Mejo berries and that's it. For now, though, we don't have any other teams, so I'm not going to worry about it. I would rather just use them for the XP. There we go. Alright, moving on. These guys, don't worry about yet. Eventually we can go for those. We're not ready for that. These guys are going to really, really watch out for, because they'll actually come down, hit you, and steal whatever food you have and everything like that. So, watch out for them. Avoid them at all costs, basically. Dodos, again, really, really easy. Where's that other one? There he is. Let's get our spears back. Now, over this way, you do have to be careful sometimes. Luckily, there's nothing here this time, but a lot of times over that way, there's usually a Spino. So you're going to want to watch out for that. Sometimes I've even seen 2 spawns. There'll be one there and then one there. Oh, there he is. Never mind. He's over here this time. Okay, so we're going to want to watch out when we come to this side of the island here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to work our way over that way, though. But I'm going to loop myself around just in case if there's something bad in that little ravine there, which you can get Spinos in there, too, so we got to watch out for that. Alright, before we make the trip around, I'm just going to stop at the campfire. Let's get our little bit of meat here. And then let's split our meat that we have. Let's throw that in, throw that in. Oops, throw that in. And there we go. So, you're definitely going to want to use cooked meat as quickly as possible. It's just going to boost up your food a little bit quicker. And then also, too, if you get hurt from anything, it's going to heal you a little bit quicker than your berries. So, just be careful for that. But this is the little ravine area that I'm talking about here. Again, you can get Spinos in here. You can get Baryonyx in here. You can get some bad stuff. But you can get something that's really, really good in here, which is an otter. If we see an otter here, I'm definitely going to tame it right away, because otters are the most underrated creature in this game. They are absolutely amazing. I'm not really seeing anything here, which is surprising. Usually this is all lined with turtles and dodos and all that kind of stuff. But let's see. Oh, there's a turtle up there. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else. Just be careful when you go in this water, too. There are Megapiranha in this water, and they will kill you, and they'll kill you quickly, so especially at a lower level. So if you have to cross, cross over there. Don't cross here. The only worry you have down there is mantas, like manta rays, but again, they're not too bad unless you get really, really close to them. So as long as you avoid them, you're pretty good. Let's see, I'm getting a little low on water, so let's just have a little bit of water here. All you have to do is just go up to the water and press Y. Let's see what level you are, because I might want to try to get some XP off you. Like I say, I gotta watch out for the piranha, though. Nope, 55. Not gonna bother with that, because it's gonna take a lot of spears to take that guy down. Alright, let's loop around the island here. Let's head on this way. Let's see what we can find. So I've worked my way a little bit around the island here. We started over there, worked our way down to the ravine, and I've worked my way up this way. This is a carbo right here, or carba eminus, or whatever. It is just a big turtle, honestly. They're relatively easy to kill, as long as they're low level. All you have to do is just slowly back up and just keep hitting it, because they move fairly slow. So all you have to do is just keep doing this and hope that your spears don't break. I have a total of 8. This is a level 15, so we should be okay. The other option is to throw the spears at it to take a little bit more damage, but the problem is you may end up losing the spears. So just going to do this for a little bit, and you get a decent amount of XP from these guys, so these are definitely good ones to take on out. When you get to the higher levels, it's a little more of an issue, so you're going to have to watch out for that. Alright, luckily we didn't lose too many spears. And let's get a little bit of hide and meat from these guys. Alright, we're good there. And let's rest a second after a good fight. Alright, so for right now, I think this is the furthest we're going to be able to go. The problem is we do have the Ichthyornis right there, and we have another one right here. If I try to go through that, I'm going to get attacked, and I think this is just the furthest for right now that we're going to be able to go. Oviraptors, you don't need to worry about. They will, they're passive. They're no big deal. Let's get a little bit more water. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way back to the starting point, and then I think I'm going to start setting up some storage boxes and stuff like that. Not only for some XP, but because just to keep us from getting encumbered and having to drain our food and water a lot. Now, I mentioned this a little bit earlier in the episode, that if you need to cross, cross about here. There's 2 different spots that you can. This is probably not the best because there is a manta right there. Right where those rocks are, so there and there, you can cross fairly easily. The other spot is right here. The downside is that you do have a manta or 2 that you have to deal with, so you do have to watch out for that. He's spazzing out a little bit, so he should be okay. You will once in a while get a Ichthyosaurus in here, a dolphin, basically. Don't worry about them. They're passive tames. They're not going to bother you. They will come straight up to you, though, so it does scare you a little bit sometimes. So let's check up on our meat. Since I did have to have some food originally. Oh, this guy's going to be a bit of an issue. All right. No, he might be going away. He might be going away. Maybe not. All right. I think we're going to have to do something about this guy. Yeah, he's right over our campfire. Okay. Oh, is he going down? Okay. Just say, that usually never happens. He's getting fairly low, isn't he? Alright, let's see if we can do this. It's going to be a little tough to throw it with a spear, but I don't know. I've been having pretty good luck with the spear so far that... Alright. He's going to aggro on me. No, he's not. Okay. Oh, I did the wrong... I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, nah, he's going away. We should... now he's coming back. Alright, let's see. Alright. Never mind. Okay. They are a major pain to deal with, so it's actually a blessing in disguise that we didn't have to fight it or anything like that, because, yeah, that thing would wipe us up. Alright, so the main part of the goal now is storage boxes, honestly. Let's go to here. Let's unlock storage boxes. I am going to unlock the thatch ceiling for right now. That's going to be for a little bit later. We're not going to worry about that too much right now. But the biggest thing is getting, just making at least 1 or 2 storage boxes for right now. Now, we have plenty of fiber on us, so it's just a matter of getting all of the wood and everything like that. Let's see how many we can make right from the get-go. I can make 5. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to make 5. 4 is fine for now. It's not the end of the world. I just don't want to line this whole place with storage boxes, so... For now, 4 is a good start. Alright, so now that the storage boxes are made, all I'm going to put now is just focusing on making the thatch ceilings. Now, thatch ceilings aren't going to come into play until a little bit later. That's once we actually make our boat. But for now, it's going to give us a lot of XP. So I think at this point, I'm just going to be focusing just on that. Probably going to end up making, hopefully, a total of about 30, 40 ceilings, which will give us a lot of XP and hopefully get us to our next milestone, which I'm going to be looking towards just making wood foundations and everything overall. So hopefully making a decent amount of these will get us there. So we'll see what happens. Mainly, you need a lot of thatch. You also need a lot of fiber too, which we already have a decent amount. I'm probably just going to pick a little bit more because I put some things in a specific storage box because that's going to be everything that we need to make the boat. So right now, just going to get about 300-400 fiber, which not only is going to give us a little bit of XP, also going to give us a decent amount of berries, and yeah, it's going to get us that much closer to getting to our goal of level 16 to make our boat for today. Alright, so after making 25, only 1 level, but that's okay. Gets us a little bit closer. Level 9 is when we actually unlock the bolas. 10 is when we're going to unlock the bow and arrow, and then 11 is finally wood. So we just need a little bit more, so I'm just going to take a little bit of time. Let's see what we actually need. So it's fiber, we have a little bit of thatch here. Okay, so pretty much just down to fiber, basically. So let me go around, let me get a decent amount of fiber. I'm probably going to make a total of hopefully at least 25 more, and that should just put us over the edge to hopefully level 10, maybe a level 11. So we'll see how that turns out. Ooh, Ichthyornis just died over there. Okay. So sometimes when the Ichthyosauruses, come up to the surface, sometimes they get a little bit too close to the land. And that happens. So, hey, it's free meat, free hides, so might as well head on over there and let's pick that up before anything else gets it. Alright, let's do that. Oh god. Mantis. We have mantis after us. Oh god. Oh, there were 3 there. Ooh. Okay, should have checked the water before doing anything else there. Okay. Let's try this again. What the heck? Oh, okay. Alright, am I going to be able to get to my stuff or not? That's going to be the issue. Alright, let's see where they are. Okay. There's 1 right there. There's 2 right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, there are a lot of mantis in this water right now. Okay, I might... Nope. Alright, I gotta watch them, because if this one moves, I should be able to... with that one. No. I might be able to get my... I gotta watch that one. That one's the big one. Okay. Nope. Oh god, coming for me. Alright, out of the water, out of the water. Okay, we should be good now. Alright. get our stuff. Come on. Come on. Alright, sweet. We're on the other side. Okay, let's get this. And surprisingly, even though it is a water creature, you don't get fish or anything from it. You do get meat. And you get one piece of hide from that? That's kind of crazy. Okay. Let's see where I want to go in here, because I got to make my way back over there. Let's rest for a second. There's a manta right there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Here. Let's try to maneuver our way around these guys. He coming for me? Nah, he's not. Okay. Alright, we should be good. Alright, back to our task at hand here. Alright, so just made about 34 more. Again, like I said, we're not really going to be using these right now. These are going to be a little bit further in the future once we get our boat and everything, but we are level 10, which is awesome. Let's put that away so we can actually move, and let's see what we can unlock because of that. So let's get the bow and arrow right away, because that's really going to help us, along with the bola. Once we hit level 11, the levels will start coming real quick, honestly. So I feel like out of all of the levels and everything like that, 1 through 10 is probably the hardest, honestly. I'm going to make 2 bows just to get them all ready to go. Let's see if in here I have any stone. I don't remember if we've gotten any. Not really. We'll have to go a little bit on a stone run. That's okay. I will take some of that hide, though, along with some of that hide. Let's see. Yep, I got all the hide I need. Perfect, okay. Alright, how much fiber do we have left over? 147, and then... Okay, that's fine. Let's do this. So right now I'm just going to gather a decent amount of thatch. 163. Okay, let's get a little bit more. 194. Okay, so now I need a little bit of fiber. $180. 86. That's fine. Okay. And let's head on down to these guys and get some flint. Along the way, they will also give you some metal too. Hold on to that metal, because that metal is going to be useful once we get into level 21, I believe. 21 will be once we're actually able to craft metal tools using the refining forge and the smithy. So for right now, though, just going to make myself some arrows, which will... we'll be able to kill stuff a lot faster, which will help the grinding of the levels that we're going to be doing for a little bit. $97, perfect. Okay, now bolos. Bolas, I'm going to need a little bit of fiber and a little bit of thatch. So I need about 150 fiber, 100 thatch in order to make 10 of them. So I'm just going to want to get 10 out of the way. All right, 108, 116, 27, 35. Should be 158. Perfect. Okay. Now let's head over to that tree there. There we go. Perfect. And I should be able to make 11. Okay, I'm going to only do 10. In the meantime, let's load the bow and arrow. Let's get these bolas going, and let's go on the hunt. So now, not only can we kill stuff at distances, but using the bola, we can immobilize creatures like the Pteranodon, we can immobilize creatures like the Parasaur, and kill them, and just get a lot of XP from that, honestly. Or later down the line, we'll be using a bola to trap a Pteranodon and eventually tame a really good one, but that's going to be a little bit further down the line right now. We also have the arrows, so we can take out those Ichthyornises if they're an issue or anything like that. But for now, I'm just going to be level grinding because I want to get to the next level as quickly as possible, because that unlocks the wood tier of making stuff, which is going to help us when it comes to leveling and whatnot. So let's see what we can find down here. There are some turtles. I thought there was a Parasaur over here. Where do we see our Parasaur? He might have moved over to the other side. Oh, no, right here. Perfect. Alright, what level are you? 35, okay. I'm just gonna stab it to make it easier, but this should get us to the next level. Come on. There we go. And we got our next level. Perfect, okay. So, let's put into that. We are now at 200 weight. Let's go down to here and unlock the wooden foundation, which is really going to help us out. Now, when you get to this point, you can do one of two things. You can run around and kill everything, or now that you have wooden foundations, you can pretty much just go around, get a decent amount of fiber and thatch on you, and just continuously make wooden foundations with the wood that you're going to gather from these trees. I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to hold on to the arrows and everything for now. Because in the future, again, we're going to be starting to knock stuff out, which we'll need arrows for. So let me head on back down to my spot. I'm going to put some stuff away. And yeah, let's get to making foundations. And this should be relatively quick because they give you a lot of XP, especially right from the beginning. So let me go around. I'm going to gather a lot of wood. Should have a decent amount of thatch and fiber on us already. But our goal is to get to the level 16 so we can make ourselves the raft. Alright, well after crafting a decent amount of these guys, we finally hit level 16. So finally, let's go on down here and not only get that, but also the wooden raft. I'm not going to bother getting any of this other stuff, at least for right now. I'm going to wait until level 24, I believe. Yes, and that's going to be all of our stone stuff. So, what do we need to make the raft? Let's look in, just see what we need here. 250 wood, 75 hide, and 125 in fiber. So relatively easy. I'm just going to take these and break them. And pretty much this is the process that I've been doing. All you have to do is just make about in between 15 and 20 of them. Break them, and then just from the recycled materials, rinse and repeat. So it's not too bad. Doesn't take too much time. Hey, there we go. Alright. So hide. Alright, so I think it's just down to fiber. Yeah, 125. That's not that bad. Okay, let's go around here. Let's grab a little bit of fiber. Shouldn't take too long. Alright, we should be pretty good there now. Yes. Okay, so we can make the raft. Now I'm going to get as close to the water as possible because this thing weighs a lot. But the raft's going to work out really well for us. It's going to, here, let's make this as I talk. It's just going to be a mobile base for us. So we're going to be able to tour the island. We're going to be able to look around. We're going to be able to kind of figure out where we want to call home. I don't want to be in this area. I definitely want to tour the island, see what's out there and everything like that. And just for that, yeah, you get a level, which is awesome. So that got us up to 17. I'm going to probably bump a little bit more into weight. I think I'm probably going to get up to 300 from the start. So let's see, 18, 19, 20, probably up to level 21. That's going to be all in weight. and then we'll start working on some other stuff. So let me get this guy out here, because this guy weighs a lot. And we have our raft. That is absolutely awesome. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed the first episode here of the new Ark Survival Evolved series, single-player adventures. So, if you guys like this episode, smash that like button. Questions, comments, leave it down below. If you do like the content that I'm putting out, if you're really excited for the brand new series like I am, subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps me out, guys. And I will see you guys later today. So later today is the Ark event. It's the 5th anniversary event. So I'm just going to be doing a little bit of coverage on that. We'll see what, well, there's the new dino. We'll see if we can try to find that somewhere around here on the island. There's also some new chibis. We'll see how to get those. We'll see what we can actually get out of those. Yeah, and we'll just, we'll check everything out, because it sounds a lot of fun. Apparently there's going to be, like, flying unicorns and stuff like that, with rainbows, so it should be really, really interesting. So stay tuned a little bit later today, but for this series, the next episode will be tomorrow, most likely. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash that like button. Questions, comments, leave it down below. If you do like the content that I'm putting out, if you're excited about the brand new series, subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps me out, guys. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, everyone.